to the channel. My name is Dandwe Kemba and thank you so much for tuning into this channel. Before I start this video off, I would love to say thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed, everyone who has given this video a chance, to everyone who has shown me love, everyone who has liked, everyone who has commented on my previous videos. I appreciate it so very much. As of today, we have reached 550 subscribers, which I did not imagine would happen this quick. And I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank you guys so much, because it is you guys that subscribed. You know, it doesn't grow without you guys. So I just want to take this moment to say thank you so much. It is appreciated, it is noticed. Right, today's video is about coping in South Africa. About coping in America. Basically just whether or not I'm coping, just an update as to what's happening, how I combat being homesick, all of that good stuff. And also I'm just going to be replying or responding to some of your questions on my comments on the videos that I have posted in the past. Okay, so you guys had a lot of questions, and we're going to be doing this exactly in the manner with which we did it last time, where I just have this journal in front of me and I'm going to be responding to questions, but I'm also just going to be mostly talking about coping in America and some of the things that have helped me to cope when I'm feeling homesick and just basically just, you know, getting through missing home. Okay, so before I get into this video, the question is, am I coping in America? The answer is yes, I am coping in America. Guys, I'm coping because I am spiritual. I believe that there's God. I am a born-again Christian, hence I read the Bible, I pray a lot, and that helps me to get through quite a lot of things in my life. So I am a prayerful person. That is number one, the reason why I am coping. Secondly, it is because I am around my family. So as you guys know, I have moved to America not alone. I've moved with my husband, I have moved with my daughter, and I'm also surrounded with my in-laws. So most of the time I'm around people that care, people that are nurturing, people who understand the struggles that you go through when you leave your country. So I interact with them quite a lot, and I love being around them. I love them, they're my family, so hence I am able to get through difficult times. But we're also going to be later on getting into things that I have to do on my own, you know, when I am having cravings, for example, or when I miss the home vibe and those type of things. So we'll be getting back into that at a later stage, or we will be getting into that, rather at a later stage in this video. First of all, if you guys don't know, I arrived here in November of last year, and when I arrived, it was right at the beginning of winter. So at the beginning of winter was totally different. I had a 2-month-old. I arrived here, and it was difficult because baby was still young, and it was cold. Winter here is completely different to winter in South Africa. I am from KwaZulu-Natal. In KwaZulu-Natal, I do not believe that we experienced winter. I am so sorry, guys. After I have experienced this winter, I can safely tell you that we just have a cold front here and there, but it's not really winter. But I'm not going to be dwelling too much on that, because I don't want people to come at me saying that, how could you this and that and that. No, I'm just saying it based on what I have experienced in terms of winter. We had conditions where you'd have -10 degrees, which I had never experienced in my life. So we went through snow, we went through cold fronts, we froze, we thawed out, we froze again, we thawed out. As a matter of fact, tomorrow it's snowing again. So we went through winter. We arrived at the beginning of winter up until the end of winter. So in that time, I was indoors quite a lot. I had to be indoors with the little baby, and it was cold, you know, everything was new. So it was a bit difficult, you know, being in a different area altogether, just everything new, and then having to be indoors. So I had a bit of cabin fever here and there, but I could say that my upbringing has helped me in that when I was younger, I wasn't really much of a, what do you call it, uvazi, meaning that I didn't visit friends a lot. I wasn't the child who was known to be all over the streets and whatnot. I was a homebody growing up. My siblings and I were homebodies, so I was used to being, you know, indoors and being at home most of the time. So we kept ourselves busy at home, you know, watching TV, listening to radio, and I don't even remember some of the things that we did, but we just did not leave the house. So hence I was able to cope with that. It was a bit difficult in that you are literally inside the house. When I was younger, we could go out and play, but it was still in our, you know, yard. I couldn't go out. It was difficult, but I think that helped me in that I wasn't used to just being out all the time. I'm quite a homebody, so I was able to cope during that time. I'm not going to say it was perfect and not difficult. It was difficult, but I managed to cope. So right now we are in spring. I take walks. If you follow me on Instagram, you notice that sometimes I just film the outdoors when I'm taking a walk to the shop, or it could be just taking a walk with my daughter. So that helps me to be able to cope, where I just am getting some fresh air and just be free, so that I don't feel, you know, like constrained and like, you know, just restricted altogether. Especially if you have a little baby, it's good to just be out and then come back again. Another thing that happened was that when we first arrived, I would find myself really getting into the news back home. You know, when you move, or this happened to me, when you move to a new country, it's like you're stuck at the back, or you're stuck in the past, you're stuck in your previous country where you're still checking to see what's happening. In South Africa, for example, I still wanted to know what was happening on Christmas. I wanted to know what was in, you know, music, this and that and that and that. And that can make you more homesick than you have to be, you know, constantly wanting to know what's happening. Like, for example, I remember on the 31st of December, on New Year's Eve. So when I was younger, or when I was young living at home, literally on the 31st, all we did was we'd have a braai or a barbecue, and we'd listen to Ukhozi FM. So there would be like this countdown. So that was literally what we did every 31st. So last year, you know, towards the end of last year on the 31st, what happened was we are 7 hours behind. So what happened was I was listening to Ukhozi FM, you know, trying to keep up with what was happening on the radio to see which song was the song of the year. And I did live stream Ukhozi FM, and it wasn't the same, you know. After a while, you're like, this is probably not the greatest of ideas, because as much as it's giving you the music and the vibe that you're looking for, but you are alone in this vibe because you're the only one who understands the vibe. So the best thing in that situation is to try and find the vibe of that particular area that you're in, and accept that that will be your vibe. You could enhance it here and there by adding some of your songs or listening to some of your songs, but it's just not going to be the same. I had to accept that, you know what, I'm no longer in South Africa. Still love South Africa. I still, you know, love the food. I still think South Africa is great. I still love the vibe in South Africa, but I really had to acknowledge the fact that I was no longer in South Africa. And that comes as, you know, as a shock when you think, why now must I be here, and now am I expected to like everything that is happening here? Not necessarily. I don't think it's necessary for me to like everything that America is about, especially in terms of holidays and things that have to do with celebration. I don't think so. But it's good to live in the moment and to be in the moment so that I learn to appreciate my new surroundings instead of being stuck in the past. Because number one, the time zone thing will always get to you. I mean, me trying to celebrate New Year's in South Africa when it's still 2021 here was a joke in my head, and I don't even think I've ever told anyone this story because I'm even ashamed when I really think about it. So you have to be in the moment in order for you to be able to accept or cope with being in a new place, especially if there's a different time zone, you know, there's a huge gap in the time zone. So that has helped me being around or understanding my surroundings and being in the moment has helped me to cope, you know, with being here, because I am in America now. I'm no longer in South Africa. And as much as I appreciate the love that I'm getting from home, I'm not saying that now this is, you know, a cutoff, you know, we are just no longer, you know, a team or whatever. It's just simply that I am in America now, and chances are I'll be more aware of the things that are happening here, you know. So it's not a case of I've just completely abandoned it, but just having to move on. So that was the first half of the video. Now we are moving on to some of the things that I actively do when I am feeling homesick. The first thing that has helped me quite a lot, the first thing that has helped me quite a lot since I've been here is being able to video call. Thank you, God, for video calling. I cannot overly emphasize this. Video calling has saved my life in terms of being able to talk to my family, in terms of being able to see my family and friends and just interact as though we were together. It's not the same. It's not going to be the same. We're not going to touch each other, slap each other, give each other that look, you know, that we both understand, or smell each other. But it has helped in that I'm able to see my family. I'm able to see some of my nephews and nieces grow up. I'm able to see my friends, you know. I'm able to just feel like I am living in the moment with them. Thank you, God, for video calling. I cannot overly emphasize how video calling has saved me. The second thing that has also saved me is social media. Social media is good and bad, but it has saved me in this instant. It has been so good for me in that I am able to get news. I am able to live stream, like with me on New Year's, you know, I was able to live stream the countdown to 2022. That has helped. Whenever I'm feeling like, you know, I miss songs from home, I just go onto YouTube and I just type the song. Sometimes I just type the lyrics and then the song just magically appears. So it has helped me. I even feel like now that I'm not home, I listen to South African songs more than I actually did when I was at home. So that has really helped me. Video calling and social media has helped. You get to see the new trends and you decide whether or not you like them. Then the third thing that has helped me quite a lot is Amazon. Amazon. I am not promoting Amazon. Amazon has helped me so much when I had cravings. I'm the type of person who has always said that if I move to a different country, sorry guys, I'm using natural lighting, so you'll notice that my lighting settings are on and off. Right now it's a bit down because the sun is doing weird stuff and there are probably clouds covering the sun, so my lighting isn't as great as it was before, but we'll just, you know, be in and out as we continue. Please excuse that. As I was saying, Amazon has helped me so much. What is Amazon? For those of you guys who do not know what Amazon is like Take a Lot. It's online shopping where they have basically everything. You can get everything on Amazon. Amazon has helped me in that it's the only provider that has given me some of the South African products that I had been looking for. Like I remember this one time I was craving lemon cream biscuits, the baker's biscuits. I was craving them so badly and I went onto Amazon to see whether they had them, and luckily they had them. The only thing though is that if you're buying on Amazon, it is quite pricey or quite expensive due to the fact that they are importing most of the stuff. So I ended up paying $12, which is about 180 rands if you are converting. So the other thing that would save you is for you not to convert, because that's not going to help you if you are having a craving. If you are having a craving and you can afford to have that craving at that particular time, Amazon helps you. So Amazon has helped me so much. I remember even now with baby, I wanted her to have porridge. Guys, you become so nostalgic. It's crazy. I wanted her to have porridge, white porridge, porridge. I wanted her to have that, and I went onto Amazon to see whether they have milli meal. When I got there, luckily they had iwisa. I had not tried iwisa, which is the milli meal that I was able to get there. But I'll be able to make porridge for her because I'm still stuck in the past, because we grew up on porridge, you know, porridge. So she's gonna have that, and I'll also feel like, you know, there are some of those aspects of my country that I'm holding on to. So Amazon has saved me quite a lot. Cravings are a thing. Cravings, anyone can testify to the fact that if you are away from home, you will have cravings. You will have, I remember this one time I was craving chicken licken. I was craving chicken licken, and I was just looking around, you know, I was on my phone like, where can I get chicken licken? Where can I get chicken licken? The thing that sucks about chicken licken is that it's a franchise, it's a fast food type of place, so I can't have it, you know, shipped to South Africa, because by the time it gets here it will be bad. And there is no chicken licken here. The only restaurants that I know of that are here are KFC and Nando's, which I have not visited yet. The only thing that I've tasted is the McDonald's, and it's as good as South African McDonald's. So that was just that. But cravings are real. The other thing with cravings with me and things like craving, things like chicken licken, I don't want to make it myself, because then it's not going to be the same. I just want to keep that memory that I have of chicken licken until I'm able to have chicken licken again. So it's crazy, you guys. You get through these things, you crave it, and then you move on. I had the lemon creams, and I don't think I'll be buying lemon creams anytime soon, because I had inyongo by the end of it. So no thank you. Language was another thing that you guys asked me about. In terms of language, English, one of the comments was, what's it like speaking English 24/7? I can safely say that it is what it is. I've been speaking English. Thing is with me, I've always had English speaking friends, you know, not black people, but you know, Indian or white people or Caucasian, as you call them. I've always had those friends, so speaking English for me was never really that much of a problem. I had people asking me the same question when I was back home, like, since you're in a relationship or you're married to somebody who does not speak your language, how do you cope with that? It is what it is. I don't mind it, but I would say that when I'm speaking to people who speak Zulu, I make sure that I really take advantage of the situation. I remember this one time my mom was speaking English to my daughter, and I was like, Mom, please don't speak to her in English. Let's just all speak in Zulu, because I am trying to teach her Zulu. I'm not trying to be in denial about the fact that chances are she will speak English first before Zulu, because everyone else speaks English. I am totally okay with that. So, you know, you just work around your new reality, your new normal, and you just get through it. I hope that this would be able or was able to help somebody who has just recently moved. It doesn't necessarily have to be somebody who moved to the United States of America. It could be anywhere in the world. If you've left your country and you are dealing with a new normal, just try to work around it, and you realize that it's quite a great blessing, because then you learn more about yourself in different instances, and hence you are able to just deal with a lot of things, and when you go back home, you notice quite a lot of differences. That's one thing that I am extremely grateful for, in that I'm so aware of surroundings. I'm learning a lot about South Africa as well from being here, because I'm learning about some of the things that I saw there that I don't see here. And it's a pity I am remembering these things after I have left, but I'm not here forever. I am here permanently, but I will be visiting South Africa, and I'll be looking forward to visiting South Africa when I do visit. But until then, I'm good here. This new normal is great, and I can't wait to just live it up and just live the American. I hope you enjoyed this part. We will be getting out quite a lot now. It is officially spring. I'm hoping to be engaging in the outdoors and just living outside for a change. So if you like this video, please subscribe. Thank you so much for all the love, for all the comments. Thank you to those people who wrote paragraphs upon paragraphs, on the comments. I really appreciate it. I try to respond as much as I possibly can. If I do not respond, I still love your comments. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the comments. Thank you to those people who even said, we're gonna grow this channel, we hear, some of the people. There was one person who said, I have my luggage, and where do I put my luggage, because I'm here to stay. I really appreciate those comments. I think that those comments are so sweet. Thank you so much for the love, you guys. Please like, please subscribe, please comment, and I will see you guys on my next video.